Good evening, folks. Some people might be wondering, what is a gadfly? What's the purpose of a gadfly? Well, I'm going to tie this Sphinx white minnow, what I used to use a lot when I was guiding smallmouth fishermen on the Shenandoah back in 1989-90. Normally it would be tied with dubbing, which is a longer process. But when you're tying 24 of these things before you take a bunch of sports out, you just try to tie something to get her done. You got rocks and sticks and brush in the river, and you're gonna lose a lot. You got two guys slinging shit in the trees. You don't want some fly that you tied on a forum that specializes in showing off. You want to fly, you can tie in about 3 minutes. So that's what this is. It's to represent a minnow, and it does a damn good job for smallmouth up in Virginia. You tie a little bit of, there's a tackle shop, a fly shop, beautiful fly shop up there called Murray's. It's in Edinburgh, Virginia. Old Murray's been in business for a long time. He was a pharmacist, and then he retired, and he's got a fly shop in his pharmacy place. Now I like to tie a lid on this thing in the middle, double it up a little bit, and keep most of your weight toward the front. For when I smash it down, you'll see in a minute, it looks like a minnow. Anyway, old Murray used to sell these things when I was guiding, and I'd go in there and buy 2 handfuls, and they was awesome. They was tied with weight in them like this. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, whoever was tying them for him stopped adding the weight. And old Murray would say, "Oh, just tie a split shop in front of it." Well, that didn't work. So it's just another reason for a person to tie flies for themselves, so you can get it right. I smash that down in the middle. It's not a pretty fly right now, especially, but will it get her done? You bet. And like I say, it used to be tied with dubbing if you was really doing it like to make a beautiful fly. But that's not what we're after right now. We're after a fly that we can get out there, sling it, catch a bunch of smallmouth, fish it downstream. And when I was living in Florida, I used to tie a bigger version for snook. It's something like the original snook fly that's out there. But this is a perfect example of a gadfly. There's a lot of talent that joined this group just in the last couple of days. There's a lot of good guides. Trey McHale down in Florida, if you want to go red fishing and sight fishing, he's the man. You got Mr. Messer down there in Crystal River, which is awesome for tarpon. You got Brian Horsley in North Carolina. It's awesome. Pretty much anything from albies to trout to offshore fish. There's just a bunch of them. Mr. Mayles, he's one of the best fly tiers out there. He's down in Costa Rica, but spends a lot of time in Florida. That'd be Jesse. And he also has backwater fly tying. And you can order flies from him. He's awesome. He's a filmmaker now. Just a lot of talent. But there's your gadfly. The fly will catch fish. It ain't beautiful. It didn't take but just a couple minutes to tie. And welcome to gadflies and fly fishing. Y'all have a great evening. Later.